Good afternoon, brothers. JK, your brother in this struggle here. Today I'd like to talk about a little mistake that some brothers make when it comes to ending their out-of-control behavior with porn, sex, and masturbation. And it just occurred to me on this drive. In one of our groups, the Reboot implementation program, we have brothers who sometimes try to set different boundaries or they try to set goals. And you might be in this situation as well, where you set this goal for something that needs to be done, but you phrase it in a negative way. So let's say you have a habit of always bringing your phone to bed, and you realize that that is one of the things which causes you to slip. That if your phone wasn't in bed or wasn't even in the same room as you, the chances of you slipping drop drastically. So you tell yourself, I will not bring my phone to bed. And that's the problem. The problem is you use a negative statement. What does that mean? It means the moment you tell yourself that I will not do something, you are immediately working against your brain. Because when you say I will not, you activate your willpower. So now your brain is already prepared to fight against you bringing your phone in. So again, you might be like, well, what's the alternative, JK? The alternative is I do not bring my phone to bed. I just don't do it. It's a fact. It is a statement. It is working with your brain instead of against your brain. That's one of our principles. So I don't bring my phone to bed. I'm not the type of man who brings my phone to bed. Versus I will not bring my phone to bed. Does that make sense? So try making some of those statements on your own right now. Just let's make this a practical video instead of a video you just watch and you go like, oh, hey, that's cool, right? Let's just pick different statements or different boundaries you have and then ask yourself, how have I been making that statement? Have I been saying I do not bring my phone to bed? I do not navigate to other tabs, or I do not use social media during the hours that I work, versus I will not use social media during the hours that I work. And then actually experience how it feels. Personally, when I say I will not, there's this desire not to do it. It becomes like a battle. And I've often mentioned that with the porn reboot system, this is not a battle. We're not fighting a war. This is not a battle against our evil addict, right? This is something that has to be done very strategically, very systematically, with a deep understanding of human psychology, of how our brain works. And thus when I say that, when I say I will not, I'm like, okay, I will not do this. Immediately willpower is activated, willpower is finite. But when I say I do not do it, it is stated as a fact. I do not do it. Now, granted, you may have to repeat that to yourself several times, but I guarantee you that you will change and you will set that boundary and accomplish that goal quicker when you issue it as a statement to yourself as opposed to a challenge to yourself. So I hope that made sense. That's just my thought for today. If you have any questions about it, you can go ahead and ask in the comment section below. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.